Hi.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm Amy,
I'm Roo.
and this is
Pillow
Pillow Fort.
Fort.
Oh my gosh. Why did we name this podcast Pillow Fort?
Because we both like to be cozy, and we want to evoke a feeling that of the conversations that you have when you're sleeping over with your friends under
Oh, I
a
love that.
pillow
That's true. I'm
fort.
going to get my pillow. You're absolutely right. That. And also, if we ever do the show at a brewery, we're going to bring blankets and pillows and put them over our heads to make the sound kind of nice too. So it's like practical and classical all
Yeah,
together.
because we can't afford acoustic foam.
I mean, one day, I think when this takes off, I think one day we'll be able to. We'll have a mobile recording rig with acoustic foam,
I
but
mean,
until then.
I personally think that would be putting our money in the wrong place because you
Mm.
know those like big like circle blankets that you used to play with in recess in first grade?
Parachutes? Yes.
Yeah, we should do that for the audience so they're also in a pillow fort
Oh
with
my
us.
gosh. Absolutely. First show. That's what we're doing. I wonder how much we're gonna have to price those out. I feel like that's gonna be a lot of fabric, but I feel like it's gonna really worth it.
Well, I mean, it's all about sustainable fashion these days. So if we know somebody that knows how to sew,
That's you know
anybody.
how to sew, don't you know how to sew?
I mean, like terribly.
I don't think it has to be like good. Well,
Well, I
there's a
don't have a sewing machine.
I
I'm
mean,
not
I
gonna do
feel
this
like
by hand.
if we're gonna invest, I feel like we need to invest. Well, there's a vintage place near you that's giving away like not food. We don't need food. Giving away clothes by the like bag full. Like you go and you put a bunch of bags in. So maybe that's the place we go, and
No,
then
it's
we piece
seven
them all
dollars
together.
per pound. That's gonna get kind of pricey.
Oh well, you're gonna have to do all the finances because I have a lot of pie in the sky thoughts.
Darn it, no.
It's gonna be great. So, anyways, we are here on Pillow for what we do on our podcast. Rue and I are friends. We're friends and comedians, and we wanted to talk about one topic each. Rue doesn't know my topic. I don't know Rue's topic, and we're just gonna spend some time talking about each one's because I think it's fun. I think it's a good time. Did I forget anything?
No, I mean I think you remembered more than I did. So
That's why we're buddies, because you think of the good stuff and I think of the boring stuff, and
no, no. I feel like that's important context for people to know. And I'm just like, we're gonna talk about our
yeah,
feelings.
you're the star and I'm like the muscle.
Shut up.
You're like the what is the I'm like the trailer and you're like the big truck. This pillow's making me very warm. It's too hot in here.
It's Florida, baby.
I know it is Florida.
It's about to get real hot in these pillow forts all the
I
time.
know. Goodness. Okay. So, do you want to do your topic first?
No, you do your topic first. So I feel like if your topic gets like, well, yeah, let's just do
Yeah.
your topic first.
All right. Okay. Okay. So, my topic that I want to talk about today is gift giving.
Oh, thank God, it's not the same topic as mine.
Oh yeah, we have to think about that. What if one day it's gonna be the same topic? It's definitely gonna be the same topic
Yeah,
sometimes.
after we hang out with each other 3 more
Constant
times.
mind melding. Okay, so I want to talk about gift giving. It just kind of came to me, and so maybe I'll put a little noise in here or something when we start. But we'll start. Ready? And so gift giving. I have a lot of hangups on gift giving. I don't like I don't like when people give me gifts and they haven't thought about it, because like if I get a bad gift, I feel like I'd rather not get any gift at all versus a bad gift. You know what I mean?
Like, you don't wanna get a gift just like, say it's your birthday, and you don't wanna get a gift just because people feel pressure that it's your birthday to give you something because it feels like
Right.
they're giving it to you because of like society rather
Right.
than because of what you actually want,
Right.
right?
It's wasteful. I feel like that's wasteful. I also get my feelings hurt because when I give somebody a gift, I like they'll say like, "Hey, I wanted this thing," and then I'll write it down, and then I remembered, and for me, it's like I see them. When someone gets me a gift and it's not something that I would ever thought of or ever wanted, then I'm like, "You don't know me. Like, why are we friends? Why are we sharing gifts if you're gonna get me banana Laffy Taffy from a Pez dispenser. You know what I mean? Like I don't get it. I get really mad about it, but I feel like also people get mad that I get mad about it because that I'm not grateful. And I'm not grateful because there was no thought. You know what I mean? It just makes me I get really mad.
Well, you would hate my mom. Uh,
Oh my gosh. I don't hate my mom, but my mom does this. And yeah, that's my mom does this. This is why I'm like this. You just pinpointed right. This is exactly how I so I don't want to talk over you because I want to hear what you have to say, but my mom would get me stuff that I didn't want just because she liked it, and then I'd have to like it was a guilt, and I'd have to find a place for it, and then oh my gosh, yeah. What does your mom do? She does the same thing.
no, so my mom is a little bit of a hoarder. I've told
Uh,
her this.
my mom is too. My mom is too. It's crazy.
Well, and part of growing up in Illinois versus Florida means that we have basements.
Yeah.
And in the basement, you can store things, lots of things. So what
Yeah.
my mom does is like when she sees things that are on sale, she just buys up a bunch of it.
My mom does too.
And her logic is that, oh, when I have to give someone a gift, I'll just pull it up from all these freaking random sales that I bought from. So
Yep.
we have literally 5 vacuums in that basement that have
Oh
not
my
been opened up.
gosh.
And like, one, who are you giving a vacuum to?
Right. Wow. 5 vacuum I actually do need a vacuum, so if she wants to send me a vacuum.
I mean, it just stresses me out so much to go down into that
Yeah,
basement that because it's like we never get rid of it, right? Because like then
right.
it comes back to like depending on who you're giving the gift to, like you want it to be thoughtful.
Yeah,
Um but yeah, like just the way that my mom gives gifts, it's like she gives it because she feels like she has to on that occasion,
right,
rather than like what someone actually needs. And like comes back to like what you were saying where like when I got stuff from my mom, it was never like when she got me like clothes or stuff, like it was never anything I wanted to wear. It wasn't my style. It
right.
was hers.
Right, or it was on sale, or and it's so funny because my mom has a basement as well, up in West Virginia, and it's just filled with stuff, and and then you can tell, like, you can tell the stuff comes from the basement because 'cause it's got a basement smell, and it's fine, but
Not
again,
the basement smell.
it's got a basement smell, and, it's just like yeah, so when I was a kid, I think I know the pinpoint. I asked that you may not know what this is. I know I'm much older than you. Everybody that's listening, I am 10 years young. I'm an elder millennial. Rue is almost you're a millennial, early
Yeah,
millennial.
I'm like a late millennial.
A late millennial. So, there was a toy called a Teddy Ruxpin, and it was this really like cool like bear that had eyes and that moved, and you put like a little tape in, and he sang and he talked, and now it looks creepy, but it was like the toy of the century, and that's all I
Yeah, I was
wanted.
gonna say that sounds terrifying to me.
I'll pull it up. See if I can find it. It is, and my daughter hates. You know what? This is all connected. My daughter hates anything animatronic, and so it's probably generational trauma that's happening. But so that's all I wanted. I think I was like 7. That's all I wanted. And then for Christmas, Christmas came around, and they didn't say either way what I was getting or what I wasn't getting. And what they gave me instead was like a doll that was like a pull string doll where it's like, I like pie. I like tea. And it was like the mouth didn't move. It was like, what? But and they got me a bunch of other stuff. Like it was a bunch of other random. I'm like, for the bunch of other random stuff that you got me, the $200 that you spent on me, you could have spent the $200 on the Teddy Ruxpin doll. And then instead, I have all this stuff that I don't want, and I never got my Teddy
Yeah,
Ruxpin.
there's a lot. You know what I find most interesting about this is the animatronic portion of it. Um I find like so the reason why a lot of people have like a phobia of snakes and maybe not a phobia of driving in a car is because like
Right,
evolutionarily speaking, before cars were invented, you would encounter a snake more often and like you don't like it's a human like reptilian response to just tell you, "Hey, watch out for this." I think it's really funny that if you have like 2 generations worth of animatronic trauma, that like this family, the liqueurs family gene, as it goes down in like the next like 100, 200 years, like all your descendants are gonna be afraid of like Chuck E. Cheese.
We're just she is. That's what she hates. That's what Alex she hates. She hates going to Chuck E. Cheese. And they changed Chuck E. Cheese. They changed the rat to like a DJ rat. And she's like, I'm not going back. She won't go. She hates it. Like she hates
Wait,
animatronics.
so what was Chuck E. Cheese's
Oh, Chuck E. Cheese used to
like?
be a band. It used to be a full band, and it was like the Brown Time Bear Band or something. Or that was Showtime Pizza. I don't know. But the rat used to be a guitarist. I don't know. I'm gonna have to
Oh
look
yeah,
up
I
the
think he was a guitarist because I had the band one. So and I didn't realize they upgraded him to a DJ, which
details.
is like I understand that we as a society have decided that we like to go to music festivals and listen
Yeah,
to people like doing EDM and
right.
DJing, but that is the
Mhm.
most boring career shift of
Yep,
all time. We
yep.
gave Chuck E. Cheese a rebrand and made him a DJ, aka the worst human to have
The
ever
so
walked.
Chucky is a F-boy now instead of having a full band,
Yeah, Chucky's out here doling out Molly instead of
which
like
is kinda cool though. I'd be happy. If I could have Somali, I'd be happy at the Chuck E. Cheese.
yeah, except
They
that like
do
it's a kids place that was giving out Smarties.
I do they did start, selling, beer at Chuck E. Cheese, which is kind of, like, not a good idea, but at the same time, I get it. I don't
Yeah,
know
because you
where
gotta
we
get
were
over your generational fear of
trauma.
animatronics.
Also, there is this side note about, Chuck E. Cheese. Do you know that they've been selling their pizza on DoorDash, but not telling people it's Chuck E. Cheese pizza?
Yeah, because I almost fell for it a couple of years ago.
They call it, like, best time pizza or something, and, like,
Yeah, like
nobody
something like
knows.
Pasquale's or so it's like
Yeah,
named after.
Pasquale's, that's it, you got it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, you're so
Well,
smart.
and like I used to live I used to be poor, but want pizza, and that was the only pizza that showed up in DoorDash, and so I almost bought it. But now then I learned about the Chuck E. Cheese thing.
That's so funny. All right, so to wrap up my topic, I just have a lot of hangups, and I guess I shouldn't put that on other people. Um, I don't know what the resolution is, I guess. A lot of people don't buy me gifts because I just tell them not to. I'm like, "Please just don't get me any." Unless I don't know, you bought me a great gift. You bought me a perfect gift. Those little earrings with the french fries. You knew that I liked cute earrings and french fry earrings, and those were the perfect gift. So thank you for that.
Well, and I feel so like as a person who cares a lot about giving someone the proper gift, I feel like there's a lot of pressure around holidays.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
like but I struggle with this cuz it's just like um for like Valentine's Day or something like I want to get like flowers or like
Yeah,
chocolates or something.
absolutely.
But, like, for my birthday, I'd rather just not get trash, you know? If you're gonna give me a
That's
gift,
it.
I want
That's
it
it.
to
No
yeah,
trash,
like
please. No trash. And that's it. That's all it is. It's no trash. And it's funny because I usually am very good at gift giving, but I gave one of my friends a bottle of drink that she didn't really like or whatever, and she asked me like 3 times why, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I didn't plan." And I've given bad gifts too, and I think I've done that out of like, "Oh, I didn't plan ahead."
yeah,
So I
I
just need
can't
to be
plan ahead.
right. It's hard. It can be very hard. Well, what it was is, my friend asked to have their bar stocked, and then, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop at Fresh Market before we go. They'll have some, like, wine or what." They didn't have it. They didn't have, like, anything good, and so I got some brandy, and I was like, "Oh, that's for a bar. Like, you use brandy for a bar." But then, I realized that they didn't like it or whatever, and I was like, "I'm sorry." I just felt bad because I know that now that I know them even more, they're very thoughtful about their gifts, and I would never do that to them again because I hurt their feelings because it made me it just yeah, it just iterated that I didn't take the time to think about them. That's it.
I mean, that's just part of being a human. We mess up and then we do like and we recognize that we don't like something happening to us and then we do the same thing to other people. But I think it goes back to like exactly like how much you know a person cuz
Right.
sometimes I don't really know someone that well, but I want to like show them that I care. Um I'd say like usually my resort is like either like a gag book or
Yeah.
like I've gotten a book where it's like how to know if your cat is French. And then another book about teaching your cat gun safety.
Oh,
So
I
like
love that.
I think those are fun and silly, and like you could probably find them, but
Or
once
like
I
a
like
little
get to know someone
picture,
a
or
bit
like a
better.
little picture or something is always cute, or yeah, just
Yeah.
something that is thoughtful. I'd rather like something really small and thoughtful versus like a burden. I don't want it to be a burden. I don't want this giant thing in my
What, you
house
don't
that
want
I
to
have
give
to
someone like a rabbit?
oh god, I don't know. Alex would be happy. My kid would be happy with the rabbit, I guess. If someone wants to get me a rabbit, I guess I'll take a rabbit.
No, that's a responsibility.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, like, and I think that's what it is too. Like, I think, and then like, if you have it at your house and people are like, "Oh, where's the rabbit?" You're like, "Oh, I don't know." Like, you're gonna have to like, yeah.
I killed
All
it.
right,
I ate
I
it.
I ate it. My dad did that. My dad bought a rabbit for well, that's a whole other topic, but he bought a rabbit for Easter and then he cooked it. So
Oh
we'll
my
get to that
god.
another day. All right, let's go to your topic. What is your topic, Rue?
All right, and I you said you don't want anything topical, but it's always gonna be a hot topic because I want to talk about the sun. All right.
All right, done. Yes. I mean, that's always topical. That's always gonna be topical. So yeah, tell me, what do you think about the sun?
Okay, well, so today there's an eclipse and I just okay, there's a couple of different avenues to go down with this topic.
Mhm.
First one is I don't like the fact that we live in America and we value working so much because no one was working a lot at work today, so I was like, okay, this is a perfect opportunity to go to a doctor's appointment during the peak of the eclipse. And so I'm in this doctor's appointment and like, first of all, it's a gynecology appointment, which just makes all of this worse. Okay, I don't have my pants on. I don't
There's an
want to be
eclipse and there's also an eclipse.
there. Yeah, like the sun and I are both getting like mooning
Wide
and
open, wide open.
just yeah, like everywhere. And it's just like I don't want to be there. And first of all,
Yeah,
like I don't want to be there for a couple of reasons. One, gynecology appointments are terrible. But two, my gynecologist is a male gynecologist, and I like it's like I don't. It's not my first choice. But like
right.
if I want to have make an appointment with a female gynecologist, like
Yeah,
it's gonna take me like 3 months to even get an appointment because everyone wants a female
yeah.
gynecologist. So
Mhm.
there's that. But like there's an eclipse. I don't want to be there.
No.
And this guy wants to go look at the eclipse and
Not
not my
you.
like yeah, not my genitals.
But
So
it's a good thing because I mean, it's probably better because you don't want him to want to look at you either. Like, you don't want him to be like, "Oh, I can't wait to look at that vagina." It's kinda you'd rather than not wanna look, in my opinion.
well, I mean, like, but the thing is, he has to, cause
I'd rather
how do
it
I
be, like,
know?
not
How do I know it's
excited to
healthy?
see it. I don't want him to be excited to see it.
Yeah, I mean that's a whole other topic as to like why do male gynecologists get into gynecology? Like you
I
don't
don't
need to,
know. You don't need to. Mm-mm.
but at the same time, like they're less in demand, so I need them too. So
Well,
so
and I
there's
have a
that.
very good lady, one who's an A&RP, A&R, you know what I'm saying, and she is
Mm,
not that hard to get into, and she's near to you. She's over in, Winter Park, so I will give you her information,
all right, well it's too
and then we'll be
late.
buddies.
I I already took my pants off for a man I'm not even romantically involved with. So
That's the worst. And yeah, did you both miss the eclipse?
yeah, we both missed the eclipse. And it's just like, you know what? Like, life is hard because a
Yeah.
girl's got to do errands during celestial events.
It's the worst. Like, capitalism's so bad that you can't even enjoy a once in a lifetime, like, yeah, celestial event. You have to go take care of your vagina on that time. That's not fair.
Like, in older civilizations, they had respect
Yeah.
for the solar eclipse.
And vaginas,
Like,
yes.
no, they didn't have respect for that's still the respect for vaginas is out. It's
They
still
worship
out.
some of them worshipped vaginas. I saw it in the Mayan culture. I think they had some, and they worshipped long saggy boobs in the Mayan culture, if I remember correctly. Just nice,
You
and I
know,
appreciate that.
I will believe you in this moment, but until I am immersed in a culture, I don't believe any of this.
No, I hear you. So absolutely. I hear
But
you.
it's just like it's like, you used to take time off to the point where you weren't even allowed to go outside. You had to just like pray for the sun
Mhm.
to do the sun thing.
Right.
And here I am in a doctor's office. I can't
Mhm.
even take a freaking strainer outside to look at the little projection of the sun moon
Oh, I didn't know you could do
happening.
that. You could do a strainer?
Yeah, like if you don't have like a solar eclipse glass, like it's not as cool as looking directly at the sun with the glasses. But like
Mhm.
if you have like a strainer or like a grater, right? Like they all have like
Mhm.
little, like anything that has like circular holes in it, you could put it out in the sun during an eclipse, and
Mhm.
like those holes that would normally be a circle, when you look in the shadow, will come up in like a crescent shape, because of the eclipse.
Oh, I wish we had talked about this before the eclipse. I wish I just kept on looking on the ground to see if I saw, like, little shadows and stuff because I didn't have glasses either.
Oh
But
yeah, well next time use the cheese grater,
when's the
or
next
a
eclipse? Is it, like,
zester.
another lifetime? Do we have another one in our lifetime?
2045, or well, 2040 something. I don't know. I was at the gynecology appointment. They were playing the news. So while this man is like putting his entire hand inside of me, I was like watching the news.
Oh my goodness, and the thing is everybody kept on saying the world was gonna end, so that's how you were gonna, like, have your last day on Earth. It's pretty wild to me that you, like,
Yeah,
you chanced it. You chanced it. You're like, "Well."
I would be I would be so upset if at the end of the world I have a freaking deductible copay situation to deal with.
Yep, and if you get raptured, I don't know if you believe rap, but if you get raptured and you go up, well, your clothes don't go with you, so you're already halfway there. That's
Oh
you
my
just
god,
got
I didn't even think about that. Like, why did I schedule I like it just didn't occur to me that I didn't put two and two together about like scheduling this appointment and the eclipse.
Yeah,
Um and it just like didn't occur to me that if the world was gonna end, why would I be doing something so mundane?
yeah. You
Well,
should
I
have
don't know.
been
I feel
doing
like
something fun.
yeah, like I should have been dancing around and looking in a strainer.
Well, and would you say what year it is? 2045. Let's make a pact that we'll be dancing around with strainers.
It'll
It's
be
gonna
like
be
in Florida. We'll be within the path of totality too.
Oh, yay. Am
So
I
we'll
gonna be
actually
alive?
get
I
to
don't think I'm
see
gonna
the
be
thing.
alive that long, though. How many years is
I
that?
don't think it's that long.
How many years is that? 10 more years?
20?
20 more years. Oh, no, I don't think I'm gonna be alive that long.
Why are you trying to save up on your deposit or the 401k? Like what?
I'm
You're trying to
41,
end it so you don't have to pay debt? Like what is happening?
61. I don't know if I
You're
mean,
not
I just
paying debt at 61, dude.
in 20 years I'm gonna be 61, 62. I'm
Yeah, like the
41.
math checks out, but like
Well, I'm banking on time travel, honestly. That's what I'm banking on.
yo, if all of these old ass dudes are presidents and
Yeah,
if they're on late night TV, I don't well actually there's a lot of young dudes on late night right now. But
yeah.
I mean young's whatever. It's a state of mind. If you believe you're young, you're never gonna get old.
Let me know how you feel when you're 41, and then we'll talk again.
Amy, Amy, Amy.
Your
I drink
body
water. I'm never
decomposes.
gonna
Your
decompose.
body your body decomposes, and you have to get 9 hours of sleep. I keep on looking at this Teddy Ruxpin. I gotta put him down. I gotta put Teddy down. I can't look at him right now. And I can't share my screen
Listen,
yet.
I went to a gynecology appointment during an eclipse. If anything, it's an anti-aging situation.
You're taking care of you. You're taking care of you, and I'm proud of you, and I think that was good. That was responsible. So let's go back to your topic, the sun. What else? What else? You said you had a couple things about the sun. What else you got about the sun?
Oh yeah, that was the biggest one that was on the top of my mind for obvious reasons. Uh the second thing is just like depending on where you are in the world, the sun can beat your ass up,
Yeah.
because I didn't really get sunburnt a lot as a kid, because for those of you that can't see, I am a person of color. Um I
Gonna
have
be a
what you
soundbite. That'll
might
be a little soundbite.
describe as melanin.
I love it.
Like, I think the only time I ever got sunburn was when our gym teacher was abusing us by making us go outside.
Y'all didn't play outside every day?
Well, no, not every day because we had a gym inside, and also
Not
it's
us,
like a lot of it was like the
always.
winter time.
Okay, we were outside every day, all through
Really?
oh my gosh, every single day. I don't think we even had a gym at my elementary school. No, we didn't have a gym in our elementary school. I don't think I had a gym until, yeah, middle school. We were all
So they're
outside
really
every day.
they're really just jump starting you on skin cancer.
Oh my gosh, it
Here in
was
Florida.
hot. It was always hot. Yes. Yeah, so down here you get sunburned?
Yeah, well, I think the first time I got like sunburn, because like back in like sixth grade when our gym teacher was abusing us, I just came home red, but I think I was like fine the next day. Um,
You might have
but
been
like
over stimu or over what's it called? Like, you might have been hot. Like, you just might have been it might not have been the melanin, it might have been, like, flush. It might have been flush.
oh yeah, that's like just being dehydrated. That probably makes
Yeah.
sense.
Mhm.
Um, But, yeah, when I went to the beach, when I moved down here, you're closer to a real beach with salt water, and
Mhm.
everything. Um, and I, like, sat outside, and I thought it was fine. And, like, here's the thing is, like, the day of, I don't really experience, much. It's just like, "Oh, whoa, that's a tan line." But then the next day, I was like, "Why am I itchy? And why is my nose peeling?" And then I
Mm.
thought back, and I'm like, "Whoa, this is what, like, people that are deficient in melanin experience
No,
so
not at all.
often."
Not even a little bit, no. When I go out in the sun for longer than about 16 minutes, I burn. I burn, and I feel like the sun is in and outside of my body, and then the next day I blister, and then the next 4 days I itch and all my skin peels off like a snake, and then I get freckles, and then I get sun cancer. So, no, it's very different. So different. That's
Well,
never
here's
happened to
a
you? You never got fully burnt, like a burnt to blister? You never gotten a blister burn?
not unless I was cooking and did something stupid.
That's how it feels. That's how mine feels. That's how it feels when I'm out in the sun. I get blisters like that.
That
It's
sucks. I mean,
white.
I'm glad that so I'm allergic to like the sunscreen that they put in makeup.
Oh.
Yeah, like, and I found that out the hard way is because like I got like in 2015 everyone was into makeup. Um
Were
so
they?
At least I was. I don't know. Was not is not everyone have the same interests as me? I don't know.
Are people not
I
interested in it now? Like, I thought it was, like, an ongoing it was like people were really interested in shampoo. Like, just like
Well, I like worked in the mall, so I had like more access to like
ah.
different makeup, and I wanted to like buy like this MAC makeup, and it like looked really good on my skin, and it blended in really well. But
Mm,
like, and I just like couldn't figure out why is my face itchy and I'm scaly and everything. Um, and I think like I narrowed it down to the fact that like any of those foundations that have SPF in them,
mm,
I'm allergic too because they use this thing called like they use chemical there's like two different kinds of sunscreen, like chemical sunscreens and
mhm,
mineral sunscreens. So
mm.
like the mineral ones are like they come from titanium oxide usually, where like if you think of like the old school sunscreens where you like have that like white powder and you put it on your nose,
Yeah, mhm.
that's like a mineral sunscreen. And then the chemical ones is like usually like you spray it and it's like comes on clear and you don't see
Yeah.
anything.
Mhm.
I'm allergic to those. And
Oh.
that makes it really hard sometimes to live in Florida. But in my defense, my allergy is helping everyone around because the mineral sunscreens do not kill the reefs the same way that
Oh, look at
chemical sunscreens
you. Look at you. You're saving the world with your eclipse vagina and and
Yeah,
you're you're just doing it for everybody. You're just making it all happen for all of us. Thank you.
yeah, and that's all I have to say about the sun and my experiences with it.
I love it. All right. Well, I think that was a perfect amount of time for both of our topics. I think that's all we have for today. Anything else you want to say to everybody for our very first little time together?
Stay cozy, my friends.
Stay cozy. Bye, friends. I do a little music.